Up to this point in the course, you've only used LINQ to access single tables in a database. In later lessons, you will work with data that is contained in more than one database table. This is known as relational data. This course is not intended to teach you database design skills, but you will need an insight into how databases work behind the scenes in order to understand the coming lessons. Specifically, you will need to understand how tables are related using primary and foreign key fields. By the end of this lesson, you will completely understand the concept of primary and foreign keys. To begin, open the Market Trader project from your Sample Files folder. Now you're going to examine a primary key in the project's database. Expand the app_data folder in the Solution Explorer and double-click markettrader.mdf. After a short delay, the Market Trader database is displayed in the Database Explorer window. Now expand Tables in the Database Explorer window, then right-click on the Market table and click Show Table Data from the shortcut menu. The contents of the Market table are displayed in the main Visual Studio window. The Market ID field is this table's primary key. The primary key is used to uniquely identify each record. Without this unique identifier, it would be very hard to find a record again if its values changed. Primary keys never change, ensuring that the same record is always retrieved for each key. The primary keys are sequential numbers in this example, but this isn't always the case, as records may be deleted and resorted during the table's life. Primary keys also don't have to be numbers. You will often see them as long strings of text, known as GUIDs, or Globally Unique Identifiers. The most important thing to remember about primary keys is that they are always unique for each record in the database table. Next, you're going to examine a foreign key. In this database, every market can have many quotes. For example, the Nasdaq market has many quote records showing the value of the Nasdaq market on different dates. To link the records in the market table to the records in the quote table, a foreign key is used. Right-click the quote table now and click Show Table Data from the shortcut menu. The quote table's contents are now displayed in the main Visual Studio pane. Here you can see that the quote table also has a primary key. The primary key of the quote table is Quote ID. You can also see a Market ID field in the quote table. This is the foreign key that links each record in the quote table with a record in the market table. It is called a foreign key because the key really belongs to a different table. In this case, the market table. The first record in the quote table has a market ID of 1. Switch back to the market table now, and you can see that market ID 1 corresponds with the Nasdaq market. This means that the first record in the quote table belongs to the Nasdaq market. Finally, you're going to examine a relationship. First, return to the Solution Explorer window and then open markettrader.dbml. This is a LINQ data class. Creating LINQ data classes is covered in Session 10 of the Essential Skills course in this series. You can see an arrow between the market and quote tables. This indicates the presence of a relationship. The relationship tells LINQ that the two tables are linked by the market ID primary and foreign keys. This relationship allows LINQ to extract the market record for every quote and to extract all quote records for every market. You will see this behavior in action in the coming lessons. Close Visual Studio now. And you've now completed Lesson 7.7. Understand primary and foreign keys.